Hello everyone, good morning to all. I am Ankita Bhagat, your science teacher from Sajanand English Medium School at Nathej. So students, after completion of chapter 8, that is cell structure and function, now we are going to start the exercise question answer. So the first question in that is true and false. So the first one in that is unicellular organism have one celled body. So this is right or wrong? So unicellular organism has only one cell, where multicellular organism have the multi-cell. It means one, or it means more than one, right? So the answer is true. Here the answer is true. Now the next one, muscle cells are branched. And, you see in the chapter that there are the three cells, that is white blood cells, muscle cells and nerve cells. In that the muscle cells are branched. Remember that? No, the nerve cell is a branch-like structure where the muscle cells are long and pointed to the both end. It is the spindle cell. It means it is wrong, because the muscle cells have the spindle cells which is pointed to the both end. It is not a branch cell. So branch like structure has a nerve cell, neuron cell. So here the answer is wrong, right? Now third one in that, the basic living unit of an organism is an organ. You know very well, the basic living unit of organism is an cell. So here answer is again false. Now the next one, amoeba has irregular shape. Yes, amoeba has irregular shape. They have a no definite shape. So that's why the answer is true here. Now the next question, make a sketch of human nerve cell and what the function do nerve cell perform. So here only the sketch and the function is asked to you, right? But here we change the question. The question is write short note on nerve cell. The question changed. The write the short note on nerve cell. We already explained in video, right? So here the figure is given to you. In the figure, the dendrites, cell body or cytone, then axon, nucleus, myelin sheath, and the nerve end. Here you can write NERVE, nerve end. Okay. Now let us see one by one the all functions. Yes, the nerve cell is the structural and functional unit of nervous system, and it also called the neuron, and it transmits the nerve pulses. It is made up of three parts. So which one? That is cytone or a cell body, then dendrites and axon. Now the first one in that, the cytone, what is the function of the cytone? So the cytone or a cell body contain the cytoplasm with nucleus in its center, and it also contains the numerous fine thread-like structure called nerve fiber, right? And it is used for the conduction of nerve impulses. Now the next we have, that is dendrites. So dendrites, it is the short fiber. It is the short fiber on the body known as the dendrites. Here you can see that in the figure there are the short fiber on the cytone, on the cell body, is known as dendrites. and their function is to bring the information to the brain. Bring the information to the brain, right? Now the next we have, that is axon. So axon is the largest neuron fiber. In figure you can see that the axon is a largest neuron fiber and it carries the information away from the cell body to next connective nerve fiber, right? And it is also has an insulating protective cell around it is called the Meinier cell. So here you can see in the figure the pipe-like structure is the axon, and outer covering of the axon is known as the myelin cell. Understand? So these are the functions of nerve cell. Now what is the function? Let us, here the function is given of nerve cell. Here functions, right? So the main function of the nerve cell is to transmit the message to the brain from respective organ and vice versa, and it has control over the working of different part of the body, right? Now the third question, write short note on the following. The first one in that is cytone. So first one we write the short note on cytone. See, cytone, sorry for that, here the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is the fluid that contains the all cell organelles such as mitochondria, ribosomes, Golgi bodies, etc. So in the cell structure, you know that suppose it is the cell, in the cell structure, the jelly-like structure or fluid-like structure, it is the cytoplasm, right? And it contains the all organelles such as mitochondria, ribosomes and Golgi apparatus in that, right? And we can say the Golgi body also. And it present between the nucleus and the plasma membrane. It present between the, suppose here the nucleus and the plasma membrane. This is the plasma membrane, or we can say also the cell membrane. You already learn about that, right? So this is called the plasma membrane and cell membrane. So it is present between the plasma membrane and the nucleus. Fine. And again I repeat you, the cell membrane is the inner layer of the cell and the cell wall is the outer covering of the cell membrane, right? And it is the outer covering of the cell. Got it? It helps in the exchange of material between the organelles, and it is made up of the 80% water, is usually clear and colorful. It is transparent. Got it? Now the next ordinate we have, that is nucleus of cell. So the nucleus is a spherical structure generally present at the center of cell. So in every cell the nucleus is present in the center, right? And here is the zoom figure of nucleus. Or we can say that the nucleus is the main component, it is the main part of each and every cell, and it's called the brain of cell, right? And nucleus is the composed of the following components. So which type of components? That is chromosomes, nucleolus and nuclear membrane. Now let us discuss one by one. So the first one is that is nuclear membrane. So it is double layer membrane which separate. It contains of nucleus from the cytoplasm. So you can see in the figure the yellow line, it is the double layer membrane which separate the content of the nucleus from the cytoplasm, right? So around the nucleus there are the double layer nuclear membrane which separates from the cytoplasm, right? And the nucleus and nuclear membrane has the nuclear pores. You can see in the figure here the pores, the small hole clearly to see, right? So that allows the transfer of specific substance in or out. So such pores allows the substance in the nucleus. Now the next component we have, that is nucleolus. So nucleolus, it is a small spherical body that is not bound by any membrane, which is not bound by any membrane. You can see in the figure the nucleolus is present in the nucleus, or in that there are no any cell membrane or any plasma membrane, right? Now the next we have, that is chromosomes. The third component is chromosomes. So these are the thread-like structure. You can see in the figure here, the thread-like structure is a chromosomes which carries the genes, right? So chromosomes which carries the genes, and genes contain the information necessary for the transfer of characteristics from the parent to offspring. So offspring, it means the next generation, and thus chromosomes plays an important role in the inheritance of the characteristics, right? Now the next question, that is question 4. So which part of the cell contains organelles? So various cell organelles are present in the cytoplasm. So which one? That is mitochondria, ribosomes and Golgi bodies, right? So it is the clear and the colorless fluid that contain the organelles such as mitochondria, ribosomes and Golgi body, etc. Now the next question is that question number 5. Make the sketch of animal and plant cell and state 3 differences between them. So here you can see the plant cell and animal cells. So the plant cell, they are the larger in cell. They are the large in size. So you can see in the figure here the figure of plant cell and here the figure of animal cell. So the plant cell is a large in size, whereas the plant cell which is large in size, but the animal cell are smaller in size. You can see in the figure here the animal cell which is smaller in size, right? And the cell wall is present in the plant cell. So in that, you know very well what is cell wall. So cell wall is the outer layer of any cell, and the cell membrane is the inner layer, right? And cell wall is rigid. So you can see in the figure there are the double layer. The outer layer is the cell wall and the inner layer which is the cell membrane, right? So the cell wall is present in the plant cell, where the cell wall is absent in animal cell. So here only the cell membrane is present. So the cell wall is absent in animal cell, right? Now the third point in that, the vacuole are large in plant cell. You can see in the figure here the vacuole is given to you. It is large in a plant cell, where the vacuoles are small in the animal cells. So plastid could not be seen in the animal cell, whereas except for plastid could not be seen in the animal cells, right? So the plastids are present in the plant cell because here the green pigment chlorophyll is present, right? So that's why the plastids are present in the plant cell, whereas the plastid or the green pigment chlorophyll, chloroplast is not present in the animal cell. So these are the difference between plant cell and animal cell, and here the sketch also given. Now the question number 6, state the difference between eukaryotes and prokaryotes. See, the most of them are unicellular, and eukaryotes there are the multicellular. Now prokaryotes, there is no nuclear membrane, so the nucleus is the poorly defined. But eukaryotes, there is the nuclear membrane is present. That's why the nucleus is well defined, right? So third point in that, not all cell organelles are present. So which type of organelles? That is mitochondria, Golgi bodies, and ribosomes, lysosomes, etc. And all the cell organelles are present. So in the prokaryotes, the organelles are not present, and eukaryotes, the organelles are present. Now prokaryotes, that is the nucleus is absent, because in that not a well defined nucleus. That's why sometimes it is present and sometimes not. That is, if it is present, then it is very smaller in size. That's why the nucleolus is absent and the nucleolus is present. Now the example of the prokaryotes, that is blue-green algae, bacteria, and the example of the eukaryotes, that is plant and animal cell and fungi, right? Now the question number 7, that is, where are chromosomes found in the cell? State their functions. So we just see in the nucleus figure, the chromosomes are found in the nucleus, and the chromosomes are the thread-like structure present in the nucleus and carries the genes. So the thread-like structure in the nucleus which carries the genes, right? And all necessary information required for the transfer of characteristics from the parent to offspring are stored in the genes, and the inheritance of the characteristics is possible only because of the chromosomes, right? Now the question number 8, cells are basic structural unit of living organism. Explain. The answer is given. Various components of the plants and animals are constituted by cell. It is the basic structure of the body, right? It is the smallest unit of life and is capable of living functions. And they are the building blocks of life, and that is the reason why cells are referred to as the basic structural and functional blocks of life. Now the second point in that, cell exists in various shapes and size, and it also performs a wide range of activities. Their shapes and size are related to the function it performs. Right? Now the question number 9, that is, explain why chloroplasts are found only in a plant cell. So the answer is, chloroplasts are plastids. Chloroplast is the green pigment, plastis, required for the food making process, which is used in the preparation of food, is called photosynthesis, and thus they are not only present in the plant cell. So we just seen the difference. The chloroplast is only present in the plant cell, it is not present in the animal cell, because the plants make their food by themselves, whereas the animals depends on plants for their food, right? Complete the crossword with the help of given word. So this question is not right in your notebook. It is just for your information. Right? So students, complete the exercise in your notebook. Now next video we will upload in next session with the new chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.